author G.K. Chesterton. I know you exclusively read the Bible and Koran and newspapers, so I won't try convincing you to read his stuff now, but I'm curious if you came across any book or other writings by him in the past. I did a quick scan of my bookshelves, and no, I didn't see any G.K. Chesterton there. There was a large article on it in the Epoch Times, which is the weekly newspaper produced by anti-communist Chinese people and in collaboration with Westerners, and it was a really interesting article, and he's definitely a really interesting guy. One of those people that if he didn't have words for metaphysics as applying to human lives and human lives enacting themselves within the context of metaphysics, he certainly had more than enough examples in his life to go, well, whatever it is, there it goes again. And who knows, maybe if I get Strange Death of Alex Raymond done, there will be a period of time between that happy day for me and when I finally kick the bucket and I can try and make up a list of things that I'm going to do, like reading G.K. Chesterton. It was definitely a temptation. I'm always reading about authors I've never heard of in the Epoch Times culture section. G.K. Chesterton was one. They had a 2 or 3 part article on Milton's Paradise Lost. I'm going, okay, you're not. If you're going to start adding stuff in, you're not going to add Paradise Lost in right off the top. G.K. Chesterton sounded like one of those guys like Saki or who was the short story writer O. Henry. That this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy. Probably won't get anything out of it in a creative, motivating way, but after Strange Death of Alex Raymond, maybe I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, come on, Dave. Admit it. Anything you read from now until you're dead is going to somehow tie into the Strange Death of Alex Raymond. It's all tied together.
Or everything else. I mean, Strange Death of Alex Raymond started as Glamour Puss, which was, I just want to trace pretty girls out of fashion magazines and ink them like Al Williamson. And, oh, what the heck, comic fans will never sit still for that. So I'll just sort of talk about all of the photorealists and what I think is really cool about them. But this won't turn into some big, elaborate thing like Cerebus. This is just going to be having fun.
Sure, Dave.
Whatever you say, Mr. Sims, sir. It's the only experience that I had with, that I remember between finishing Cerebus and starting Glamour Puss was, like I would go to the library researching stuff. I'd go, wow, there's a lot of really cool books in here. I'd be really interested in reading. It's like, no, you're not reading anything that isn't applying to what it is that you're here to research. So just look at that. Right, just look at that. And after Cerebus was done, I went in and, what was it? It was Cabaret. I'm even forgetting the name of the writer. It was the guy that wrote all of the Berlin stories that the musical Cabaret was based on. If you're looking for a good movie, sometime to watch. I mean, not a good movie, good in quotation marks, but a very good evil movie. the cabaret adaptation that Bob Fosse did is absolutely amazing. Last time that I was in a hotel room years and years ago, channel surfing and going, well, it's just channel surfing addiction. I'll just sit here for 4 hours channel surfing. And one of the movie channels had cabaret on, and it was pretty close to the beginning. And it's like, okay, end of channel surfing. Any movie that will get Dave Sim, stop channel surfing. It's that's got to be a good movie, subjectively speaking. And what's his name? Anyway, it's all based on his Berlin stories and characters that he knew in Weimar, Germany, before World War II. And it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna read all of it, and because there's not that much of it. I mean, he didn't write extensively about it, but reading Berlin stories, and then reading some of his correspondence, and then reading books, a couple of other books about the time period that related to it, and it's like, he's gay. I knew he was gay. It's like there was a part of me, like, I'm watching Cabaret and I'm going, okay, he's sleeping with Liza Minnelli, but I get to see that this guy is gay. Is that just me being a homophobe? It's like, no. At the time that they made Cabaret, the musical, at the time that they made the movie, it's like, no, we can't make him gay because we're just going to be driving away box office doing that. So that was a moment of triumph. I knew this guy was gay. How about that? Even through all of the Hollywood obfuscation. So just making the point that it is possible for me to do that. It's like I didn't do that and go, now I have to do a graphic novel about Berlin stories. And I wish I could remember the name of the guy. Michael York